Housing is typically one of your biggest expenses, but it doesn't have to be if it's not a priority for you. There are two big concepts I want to talk about before we get into some of the details of housing expenses. House poor, cash rich. The term house poor describes a situation when a person maxes out their budget on a nice apartment or home and their rent or mortgage is really high. Then when they start to include things like utilities, insurance, HOA, property taxes, internet, and so on, they have virtually no money left over for anything else in their budget. For those people, it's a good thing their home is really nice because they can't afford to ever leave it, except maybe to go to work, to keep making money, to make the payments for it. But cash rich is a term that describes the opposite. There are families that sell their homes or give up their apartments and choose to live out of a tiny house, an RV, a trailer park, or their mom's basement, even though they could afford something nicer. You might think that's strange, but with all the cash that they're saving, they can afford to do things that matter more to them. Things like traveling, or eating out, or quitting their day job and having the freedom to start their own company. You see, having money buys freedom, but having things takes money. I'll say it again. Having money buys freedom, but having things takes money. So as we jump into some of the quick and dirty details about housing expenses, keep that in mind and feel free to revisit your budget as necessary. Below, you'll find all the info you need to make an informed decision about budgeting for housing. These are all the things I wish someone had told me. So whether you're looking for an apartment or you're ready to call a realtor, take a look below and make sure you've got all your bases covered. Let's get started.